Hello everyone and welcome back to the SMJ-Tech channel. Today we'll be going through a very real life scenario that a lot of people face, and we'll be covering how we can achieve that using a couple of formulas in Microsoft Excel. So let's say that you are working with a budget sheet and you need to find out how much spend you have done on a specific category. So I have created a sample data set for reference. So we have each business unit listed over here and the expenses across those units. So one way of doing it is using VLOOKUP, but that's a very extensive formula to use. So if you're looking for something easier and that can go in any direction. So today I'll be introducing you to two Excel formulas. One is match and the other one is index. So let's understand the match formula first, and then we'll understand the index formula, and then I'll show you how these two formula can work together to give you the results you need. So match formula is used for searching a specified item in the range of cells. So what it does, it basically returns you the value or the row number under which this particular value is residing. So it consists of three arguments. First one is the lookup value. So this is basically the value that you're looking for, that you want to search. The other one is the array, so you give it a range where to search this information in, and then third type is how you want it to behave. So it's uh, 1, 0, or -1. So usually 0 is used to get the exact match. So for example, just to give you a demonstration for this formula, so I have applied this formula over here in this column, in this cell, sorry. And you can see that it's showing me three. If I go over here, you can see that it's giving me three arguments. The first one is the lookup value. Second one, so lookup value, I have defined that anything that's typed in over the D15 cell should be used. Then I have given it a range of D3 to D6. So this is where my business units are listed. And over here, I have listed down that I want an exact match. So when it's set to 0, it will give you an exact match of whatever is entered in in the D15 cell. So if I write operations, which is already written, so you see it's giving me that it's there on the first one, and if I type sales, it's showing me that it's present on row number 3. So the first part of what I want to achieve is to, identify which row I'll be using to get the information from. So this match formula gives me this information. Now let's move on to the index formula. So index formula it's considered kind of an array. So you have, multiple rows and columns, and you want to pick data out from one of them. So it returns a value or the reference to a value from which a table or a range. So this is my table range. So it requires three arguments. One is the array. So this is the entire range from which I want to search data from. So in my case, this will be from D3 all the way up till F6. And then we have the row number. So this specifies which row the data is residing in. So which row I should select to then search the columns into. So in this case, I'll be providing it the row number, whichever my data is matching. So once we go down, I'll show you how it works. And then the column number from which I want to pick information from. So index will give me, the exact information that I want to retrieve from the row number that I wanted to retrieve it from. And the column number would be the one that I required to pull it from. So it works similar to a VLOOKUP, but VLOOKUP requires a lot of other arguments, so it's very simpler to use. So these are the two different formulas that work together. So let's see how they work together. So uh, I'll be using index and match in conjunction, and the formula will look something like this. I'll type it again so that we can uh, go through it together how it works. And I'll be using this cell for retrieving the information from. So let's clear this out and let's start typing the index formula. Okay, now it's asking me that select the array which I have selected. Then it's asking me the row number. Now to get the row number, I'll need the match formula to step in and provide me the row number. So I'll enter the match formula, and the match formula is asking me, what value to look up. In my case, this would be this particular cell, which is D25. Then it's asking me what array to look into. This is the list. And then I want an exact match. And then I close the match and return back to the index formula argument. So now it's asking me for a column number. So column number, let's say I want to find the expenses or the spend, which will be column number 3 in my case. And I close out this and voila. And let's see if I type in delivery, I type in operations, I type in marketing. So it's giving me the spend of each of the business units that I'm using. So this is how you can easily, pick out information from your data set. This was a smaller data set, so it's easier for you guys to understand, which I used. So you can use match and index in conjunction to, pick that information for your particular needs, as opposed to a VLOOKUP formula because it's complex for a lot of people. So I hope this small video will help you achieve your tasks that are similar to what I explained. And if you like this video, please click the like button and remain subscribed to this channel so you get such tips on which formulas to use, which functions that can help you achieve your task. So remain subscribed to the channel and keep on lookout for these kind of videos. Until our next video, please take care of yourselves and bye bye.